Good evening, YouTube. Happy, what is it, Wednesday? What is the date? The 20th of June. Today I received a factory sealed case. It's the most mint looking case I've ever received from Greenlight. Factory sealed. This is Tokyo Torque 2. I've been waiting on this. This has been the most anticipated set for me from Greenlight in a long time because it has the new DATSUN Bluebird 510, which we saw in Black Bandit. But these are going to be much nicer because they're going to be lighter colors, so you're going to be able to see the true detail of the cars a lot better. Now, in the last two sealed cases I got, it was Hollywood, I think, Series 20 and Black Bandit Series 19. I got green machines in both of those, so there will not be a green machine in this case because it doesn't happen 3 times in a row. Nobody is that lucky. So anyways, I'm not going to get a green machine, but that's okay. We're still going to take a look at these cars. I'm going to go... Alright, so the first one here, I will crack this one first. I'm going to save my favorite ones for last. This one actually looks kind of okay. This is a new release. It's a new configuration of the 240 tooling, which I know a lot of people, including myself, we've all had major issues with this 240Z tooling. When they announced this tooling, they did announce this configuration with all these rally lights, and it's never come out. So I've kind of been wondering about that actually, because the Japan Historics 1 release has a totally different configuration. This thing is actually kind of awesome. Wow. It's not a low number. It's number 3896. So instead of having the three fog lights, you have 2, and then you have 2 up here, and then you've got a full-size rubber spare in the back, and a lot of accurate Safari Rally decals. That's actually a really cool little car. I kind of dig it. Okay, so this one we will save. This one we will do next. This is the 2001 Nissan Skyline GTR BNR34. This is a very hit and miss casting. I've got all of these that have come out so far. Well, all of the non-exclusives that have come out, and there have been a lot of major base issues with this casting, but this one actually seems proper. Very, very nice. First thing that you do if you want to see if you have a base issue is look at the car from this angle, and if it has a gangster lean, then you have a screwed up car. Honestly, when I purchased this case, I was not expecting to get a nice one of these. I was expecting it to be jacked up because they just always are. But that looks sharp. That looks very good. Probably actually the nicest one that I have. A relatively low number, number 589. The Rally Z is number 3886. Take a look here at the next one. This one is pretty cool looking too. This is the 2015 Nissan GTR. It's a new color that Greenlight has not done. They've done black a couple times with the first cut and the Black Bandit, but they've never done a satin black, which I think looks fantastic. And this is another car that has been known to have stance issues. Number 7250, but on this particular car, they put spacers on the wheels, so that should help with the stance issue. And the color is killer. That is a fantastic looking car. That might be the nicest GTR that they've done. Holy cow, that looks great. That's an excellent wheel choice. It's definitely an excellent color choice. Okay, so next, this is one of the very highly anticipated cars. 1970 Datsun 510 Bluebird, two-door. I cannot wait to get this car into my collection, where it belongs. Wow. Just a gorgeous casting. So this is number 2831. So not a low number, but in comparison to the Black Bandit, which we've all taken a look at already, this is the same casting with the same detail, just a lighter color. This is my favorite color for 1 to 64 scale cars because it allows you to see the most natural detail of the car. And this thing just looks fantastic. It's a really nice rolling car. There's your front end detail with the grille and the headlights. Looking great in my opinion. Opening hood. Very nice detail in the engine. Carbureted. No side view mirrors, which I'm okay with. Honestly, I'm perfectly okay with that, just because, you know, M2 does the side views, and we've all seen how much of an issue that can be. So, and then the last one, as I said, no green machine, or this isn't the last one, this is the second to last. Holy cow. Absolutely beautiful little car. It looks so much better in person than it did in all of the pictures. Unbelievable how nice this car is. This is the 1968 Datsun 510, same tooling as the 1970. Not sure what the differences are going to be other than the grille. I think that's the only difference. It's the only difference that I see. These feel to the touch like a higher quality than the M2s. They just feel like they're better built. Which I know that's not saying much, but you know, if you are like me and you have a couple of Tomica Limited Vintage or Konami castings, these are going to display perfectly with those. So not a low number here, number 5131, but an absolutely awesome little car. Very similar to the 1 to 24 scale M2 car that came out with a two-door configuration and gold wheels. So the nice thing about these 510s, I've now cracked 3 of them open, and there aren't any of the little petty issues, mainly the stance issues. Opening hood, very nice engine detail. This one has chrome detail going across the hood. Closes up nicely. There's the front end of the car, which actually I think looks really good. Got the chin spoiler on this car, which you don't have on the silver car. That is probably the biggest difference other than the grille. This is a 68 and this is a 70. They are the same tooling, just a couple of subtle differences with the chin spoiler and the grille. And then obviously the wheels. These wheels here, I'm not a huge fan of. I actually really like these ones a lot. And there's the tail end detail. Is it just me? I think it is just me. No, it's not just me. Wow. Incredible. I don't know. You don't see this very often, but you'll notice there is a smoked tinted window, or windows, I should say. The back three windows have a smoked tint to them, which is another thing on the silver one that you don't get. So very, very cool. That is so awesome. I love it. So far, the blue one is my favorite. I love the fact that my Skyline doesn't have the bass issue. I love the fact that my GTR doesn't have the bass issue, because that's another car that has been known to have that issue. I'm blown away at how nice these cars are with the fit and finish. So that leads us to the last one, which I have to look here to see, because I have two, and I'm going to keep one of them in the packaging. One of them is an extremely high number. The other one is a lower number. But I think in this case, I'm going to open the lower number, because the higher number looks like a potential... It looks like it might have a little bit of a lean to it. So I'm going to open the lower number. Since it's not that low of a number anyways, it's number 4228. But the casting appears to be straight and proper. I think this is going to be one of the most sought after Greenlight castings in a while. This is the 1971 Brie. By the way, the packaging on all of these looks just like that. Tokyo Torque Series 2. I think this car is going to bring a lot of Hot Wheels collectors over. Even if it's just for the JDM stuff. Now here's the thing. I've mentioned my connection on these. It's a retired couple. They're very nice. They're local to me. They've been supplying me with this stuff. And he collects a lot of Hot Wheels and a lot of larger scale stuff and a lot of Auto World stuff. And tonight when I picked these up, I asked him his opinion of this casting. And his thoughts were, it's a little small. So that might be something that turns the Hot Wheels people off to this car. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because little do they know, the Hot Wheels 510 is way out of scale. It's like a 1:55 scale, and that's what they're used to. And it doesn't look like a 510. It's massively wide. It's got huge fender flares on it, and it doesn't resemble a 510 accurately, in my opinion. Now, when you look at the Konami, and you look at the Tomica Limited Vintage, and even the M2, and now the Greenlight, this is scaled proper, and it's proportioned proper, and it resembles a Datsun 510. So here is the Brock Racing Enterprises Datsun Bluebird 510. It's absolutely stunning. Now this one, you know I had to get two, because I'm going to keep one of these in the package. So not very often I do that. I did it with the A-Team van. I did it with the Baja Ram Charger. And I've done it with a couple others, but this is another one that I'm definitely going to do that with. And check out the headlight detail. Just so sick looking. What I wonder is if this has the same engine. Oh, that's really cool. It's all blue, except for the valve covers and the block. The block is black. The valve covers are silver. Everything else is blue. Very, very cool. I don't mind these wheels on this car, because actually they are They are accurate to this car. This just looks so unbelievable to me. This is by far the nicest Brie Datsun that I have seen in 1:64 scale. The only thing I think that could pass it up is if TLV were to do it. I don't think M2 could do it this nice with the tooling that they have. That just looks so incredible to me. I absolutely love it. I've got a very nice collection of Greenlight cars. This car right here probably just shot up to the top of the list. So this one has the smoke tinted windows like the blue one. The wipers are nicely detailed. The front grille and headlight details are incredible. You've got the Brie on the chin spoiler. It's just so good. It's so well done. You've got the top. Holy cow, I love the car, guys. I'm sorry if I sound ridiculous, but I mean that this car exceeds my expectations by just an enormous amount. And quite frankly, this entire 6-car set, it's so much nicer than Tokyo Torque 1, even though they stuck us with another one of these stupid 240Zs. At least it's the nicest one that they've done so far. And you know, it's not a good casting, but in this assortment of 6 cars, I think it looks really good. So we're gonna just take a quick overview of the 6 cars. Here is another look at that Rally Z. These 510s are just unbelievable how nice they are, and I am so impressed with the R34 and the R35. This R35 could pass off as a Kyosho almost. It's so nice. And the R34, if you get one that has a proper stance, it's a really nice looking car. But as I said, the Bluebird stole the show. And silver, blue, and Brie. Those 3 cars are going to be very, very hot cars. One thing I can tell you, though, with the carded one that I'm keeping, look at that number. 13,508. So they are making a crap ton of these. So that's, you know, I think they were expecting to sell a lot of these. And something else that I did for the occasion, for the video, I brought out some of my other Brock racing cars, including the Baja Breezy, and then we've got the Brie GTR, the Brie Fairlady, and now the Brie 510. I just need to get, I need Greenlight to do a Brock racing car hauler. I am so happy with this set. I don't think it could be better, honestly. Knowing what the castings are and having seen all of these toolings in person, all that you can hope for is that you don't have any paint flaws and you don't have any build flaws. And the 6 cars that I got are perfect. So I'm very happy about that. I was due for that because if you watch the Black Bandit 19 video, 2 of those 6 cars were totally wrecked, including the green machine that I got. So I know I didn't get a green machine here, but at least they're all perfect. And that's going to conclude the video. I did get a couple of other awesome things, but this is going to be a Tokyo Torque 2 exclusive video. But stay tuned. I'll be back with some more awesome die-casts. So thanks for checking it out. Let me know if you have any questions. Make sure that you guys get your Tokyo Torque 2. This is a 6-car set that's absolutely worth having. So, anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching. You guys all have a great night. I will holler at the next video.